Welcome back, bros. Today we're gonna be actually checking out the Skibidi Toilets analysis of episode 66. I seen some comments. Obviously, there were some things that I didn't realize in the last episode, and even more obviously, this guy seems to be pretty upset about it. Like relax, bro. Relax. I'm just a human. I'm not gonna see everything, man. But no, I actually found it funny. But this comment here is interesting, right? It says, I will teach you something. So the G-Man toilet, aka this guy, was fake. And in episode 64, there is a sign saying trap. So when G-Man escapes in episode 64, he seems happy because he will get upgraded. And in episode 65, it was a trap Skibidi toilet. So that's why G-Man was not dead this whole time. Which means if they only took down a clone, then that means what we've seen on the tablet is most likely going to be real, which is kind of tragic. But I ended up getting a suggestion here that says, bro, watch the analysis video for episode 66. So I got this one pulled up right here from Elite Cameraman. We're gonna see what he has to say.
Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here.
About all this.
After 12 days of waiting, episode 66 was finally released, and it was the longest episode so far. It certainly was one of the best episodes so far, especially with having all the female Alliance members in the episode.
A lot of action and apparently secrets in that episode, bro.
TV Woman better be in the next couple of episodes as well, anyways. Even though how crazy this episode was, it was just the beginning of this arc, because if you read the description of Skibidi Toilet 66, Dafuk Boom wrote, "The final battle begins, question mark? Does this—
Oh, final battle begins. Oh, dang. So that means we're nearing the end of the series?
mean that with this battle the series will end, or does the question mark entail that this is actually just the beginning? I'll get into all this and every crazy secret that happened in this episode, because today's episode was actually the episode with the most secrets so far from what I can see.
R.I.P.
We'll
that
go
guy.
over every secret agent appearance in this video, all the foreshadows on the upcoming episodes, and
See, that was crazy, man. Like, I saw this and initially I couldn't believe my eyes. I'm like, my dogs just got dropped off.
all the foreshadows on the upcoming episodes and every reversed TV man line that was in the video. So if you enjoy these analysis videos, make sure to like the video. And since we just reached our goal of 690,000 subscribers, let's try to get this video to 69,000 likes.
Congratulations!
This also means that we now have
Matter of fact, let me go ahead and pause. Let me double check, make sure I like this. Yeah, man. Shout out to Elite Cameraman. Link down below in the descriptions. Go support him.
With your help, it is possible. Unless Dafuk decides to end the series at episode 69, which would be very goofy. But anyways, here we go. Episode 66 starts with the POV cameraman hearing some rocket and gunfire shots, and we see couple toilets on the frame. And if we freeze the frame here, it's clear that all these toilets are different toilets.
Yes, they are.
The Strider toilet is shooting with his ding-dong as usual, but the weird...
I remember I saw that. I'm like, why is there a toilet just hanging and slanging and shooting on my screen, bro? Like,
thing we've never seen is in the background. There is a weird large toilet without any heads. This alone kind of shows us that this is the toilet's base and the Alliance is attacking the toilets in this episode, but if you've watched the episode, you know that it gets crazier. Moments later, the camera pans to the right, and
the empty toilets. They was the ones on top of that hangar. Okay, I got you.
we see helicopter toilets entering the scene,
The
and there is
airplane
another
hangar.
weird large toilet. These kind of look like statues if you ask me, but I have no idea what their use could be other than accessories or maybe being used as test objects. We don't get to see what they exactly are, but seconds later the camera pans to the left, and we see a couple large cameramen with rocket launchers, and this goofy large cameraman literally shoots himself.
Tee up, bro. Lock in. Like, how do you blow yourself to smithereens? Like, was you scared of the toilets? You didn't want them to get you?
I honestly got no words for you, bruh. Do better next time, but at least he doesn't die.
Please.
We can also see a large speaker man moving behind the fire in the background, and right when the camera is about to pan up top. A speaker man riding a toilet goes through in front of the screen, but it's not clear how he is doing it because of the motion blur.
Who's whipping that thing?
We also see a new camera helicopter after such a long time. This new upgraded camera helicopter has
That looks dope, bro.
8 rocket launchers attached to it.
8
and they do put it to
rockets?
use very well until they are shot down.
Yeah.
R.I.P. If it was me driving the helicopter, I would have done better, bruh.
Elite Cameraman. Do you know how to fly? He doesn't know how to fly, bro. Like this is cap.
But thanks to the crash and the rockets they used, they clear out the toilet wave on the left side, and the POV cameraman turns to his right.
No.
We see that we have a stun gun, and we actually might be the POV cameraman from episode 54 because it seems like the same weapon and the same suit.
Yeah, same
But
weapon.
since we are just a regular cameraman, there is no way to know. While shooting the stun gun and stunning the toilet, we can see a billboard on the back with a text on it.
Oh, what does it say?
It's actually impossible to figure out what says on it. But if you freeze it on the right second, the first two letters seem like A and G, which could mean that the word is agent. But because the video's bitrate and the smoke in front of it, it's impossible to figure out what it says, but we all know that billboards with writings on it means that the secret agent is nearby, and we'll get to him in a second.
That's what that means? I wasn't even aware of that.
The POV cameraman decides to hold behind the car, and we see a couple things in this scene. First of all, the cameraman next to us has the same weapon that the mech cameraman had attached to his mech in episode 54, and from the looks of it, it's some type of rocket launcher. Second thing being the Polaroid camera entering the scene, which indicates
a grenade launcher, I guess.
It's that the help for the Alliance is on the way. And if you have watched my theory videos, I mentioned that this episode was most likely going to be the main characters teaming up gathering in the same place. And
so what, Polaroid cameras are how they like communicate with each other? Because it was just floating on the edge. I don't fully understand that much. Like I said, I don't have a full grasp of Skibidi Toilet entirely. I kind of just been watching the war play out in front of me without thinking about lore.
I mentioned that this episode was most likely going to be the main characters teaming up gathering in the same place, and that's what we got.
Yeah.
The Polaroid camera was the foreshadowing of that.
Special agents.
The third and the most important thing in this frame is the green glow on the back, and we all know what this means.
What does that mean?
It's the secret agent. Even though we can't see his body, the green glow suddenly disappears, and the cameraman in front of us randomly looks to our right hand like there is something there. And
is there actually like this much lore and secret stuff that's in Skibidi Toilet? These are things that I never even noticed.
We do look there as well, and we can see a tablet with a weird green screen, and there is a text on it. And if you do freeze at the right second, you can see the secret agent's face on the screen, but it's not really clear what's written.
That's Boom. That's like Boom's character inside of this, yeah?
To see what exactly is written on the tablet, you need to watch frame by frame because every word gets clear on different frames. And if you go one by one, you first see the first word, which says run. After this, we can clearly see that it says are on the bottom left and Titan on the top right. And lastly, dead on the bottom right.
Run, Titan,
This was
dead?
shocking because are the Titans really dead? I personally don't think they are dead, but if Dafuk is actually planning to end the series soon, it could be possible, but we really don't know what happened after episode 65 and before episode 66.
That was such a sad moment, like watching his thumb go like, that was so tough, man. Like I was hurt.
Because Titan Speakerman seemed fine, but in this next scene, we see the tablet change into a different image, and we can clearly see that Titan Speakerman and Titan Cameraman are both dead at the ruined airport, while G-Man Toilet and Scientist Toilet are standing on top of them. Is this actually a fake image, or is it actually real?
Not sure.
This might be another trap to lure in the rest of the Alliance, or maybe the secret agent is trying to get the Alliance angry to make them move as fast as possible. We won't know until episode 67 or 68, but it surely will be crazy.
It will.
We also can see that the words Skibidi are written 3 times on the screen, which could mean literally anything, and the cameraman ID is different compared to the tablet that we saw in episode 56, which clearly means that these two POV cameramen are different, unless this tablet was some other cameraman's tablet that the secret agent stole. This is the real point where the episode starts ramping up, and after seeing this devastating image, the POV cameraman drops the tablet. Right after this, both the POV cameraman and the other normal cameraman stands up, and they suddenly go mad mode, dropping their weapons, pulling their fists. This is the first time we are seeing something like this, and it does look like they've lost their mind, but it's not really clear why this is happening.
Yeah, I could tell that they was pissed when that happened.
Also, while the POV cameraman is running towards the toilets, we see a dead toilet on the road, and it's been shot twice by the camera woman, foreshadowing once again that the female Alliance members will come to the scene.
How did he know the camera woman shot it?
If you look closely, it's clearly camera woman's rocket darts. And without any hesitation, the POV cameraman rams onto a jetpack toilet, pushing him back and punching him endlessly. But if you look closely to the right, there is an entity standing next to us. But if we roll back the footage a little, everyone else was clearly running and there wasn't anyone standing there. And seconds later, he gives us a knife. Whoa, and right after, he suddenly disappeared, just like my father, Elite Cameraman Sr., when he went out to get some camera batteries, but that's completely besides the point. And this mysterious figure was definitely the secret agent. Just like what happened in episode 62, he randomly came in, helped, and dipped. We still have no idea why he is helping the Alliance, but we can certainly say that he is 100% on the Alliance's side for now.
Yeah,
everything he has
that's so interesting. I didn't even notice that he handed him a knife
was
here.
To either save, warn, or help the Alliance.
Wow.
Right after this, we look forward and the secret agent is gone, as well as the text on the billboard that we saw at the beginning of the video. We keep running through the battlefield until a toilet disturbs us from the left side. And it looks like it was one of the toilets that survived the attack in the beginning, with his sunglasses being broken.
Yep, Nick A30.
But things don't end well for him, because the speaker duo enters the scene and they start stabbing the shit out of him. Oh my God, you can't imagine how happy I was to see Speaker Woman, but that wasn't even the best part. After seeing the Dark Speaker Man and Speaker Woman destroying this solider toilet, we move on and keep moving forward until a helicopter toilet blocks our way, and right when he is about to launch a rocket at us, Camera Woman steps in and snipes the helicopter toilet.
Yeah.
At this point, I knew that I was going to see all my beloved female Alliance members, and I honestly couldn't focus until TV Woman entered the scene, but we'll get there in a second.
Okay.
We see the mighty Camera Woman shooting the toilets without any mercy, and thanks to
in the eyeball, yikes.
her help, the POV cameraman keeps on moving, but because most of the toilets are dead, everyone kind of slows down until we see another Strider toilets blasting a normal speaker man with his ding-dong. But suddenly another toilet enters the scene from the left side, and it looks like it's being controlled because he shoots rockets at the Strider toilet while ramming onto him, which causes both of them to die. And at this moment, we see my beloved TV Woman's head flying from the rubble into her beautiful body. Holy moly.
She's the
This
goat.
female trio looks so goddamn, strong. I was 100% going to say strong.
Are you simping after Skibidi Toilet characters? Okay.
This actually was the first time we saw all the female Alliance members together, and I can assure you that I'll never forget this scene. Right after this, we help out the Speaker Man who is on the ground, and Dark Speaker Man jumps down, which actually kind of correlates with the scene in episode 63, because Dark Speaker Man didn't help the cameraman who was on the ground to get up. But hear us, the POV cameraman helped the normal Speaker Man get up. Suddenly sounds come from the right side, and a new type of mechanic Strider toilet comes, and this one surely has more firepower. Because
y'all saw how the thing like lifted? Nah, bro, that joint went freaking erect, bro. Like,
Speaker Man get up. Suddenly sounds come from the right side, and a new type of mechanic Strider toilet comes, and this one surely has more firepower.
Oh, that's
because
gross.
Instead of just his ding-dong, he has 2 laser weapons, which looks like a Walmart version of the G-Man lasers. But right when he is about to use it, he suddenly gets attacked from nowhere twice, losing his knockoff lasers, and this guy knows that he is done for, so he decides to do the Rizzler face and die with his honor and ding-dong standing as straight as possible. Right at this second, we finally see the lightning that the glitch plunger creates when the Strider toilet's legs get cut, revealing that the plunger cameraman is also there with the team. He looks like he's more used to using the toilet now, and he can maneuver a lot better. And before I continue, I need to tell you that I told this in about 5 or 6 videos and guessed that episode 66 would be the episode where all the main characters would come together, and I guess I was right again. So if you are enjoying the analysis videos, make sure to subscribe.
He predicted
Anyways,
this.
right after this, we see Speaker Woman clapping Plunger Cameraman and Camera Woman giving a thumbs up and TV Woman doing a straight face. It looks like she thinks it was a show off, and don't worry, TV Woman, I agree 100%.
And you over here getting jealous. You don't want him to look good in front of all the other female agents, bro? Okay.
Or maybe TV Woman is just jealous because she is not the one getting the attention.
That's what it seems like.
Don't worry, because I'd clap you any day, TV Woman. Right after this, we see the incredible duo dabbing each other with a huge bang, just like how the Titans did in episode 59.
Dabbing each other with a huge bang? Okay. What?
But this is where everything flipped, because suddenly the whole toilet army spawned, starting with the police toilet we saw in episode 65, and suddenly the scientist toilet appears out of nowhere, but we continue, where is G-Man toilet? Because we saw him and scientist toilet together in the photo that was sent to the tablet.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility that it was a fake image? Because it looks like this teleport was literally at the same time as episode 65, and maybe both episodes 65 and 66 are going on at the same time. And Secret Agent made a fake image to get the cameraman mad so that they could progress faster to escape the scene. All these are possibilities, but as I said earlier, we won't know until the next episode. After this scene, we see TV Woman hugging the other females.
We gotta find out.
Oh, geez, I wish I was there. Anyways, everything goes into chaos mode and everyone is trying to escape at the same time, and suddenly TV Man start appearing. Right before TV Woman teleport, we can see that something big teleports into the bunker on the left, and when we turn to our left, there is a TV Man who just teleported saying something to the plunger toilet. If we reverse this scene and listen to it, we can clearly hear that the TV Man told Glitch Plunger, "Get out, idiot." Here you go if you want to hear it for yourself. After this, TV Man also teleports himself with the Dark Speaker Man, and we start rushing towards the hangar where a large TV Man is holding a big container for us to teleport in.
This is definitely their base too. I see all the toilets in the back.
Right after we get in, we see one large cameraman that's left on the road, and I wish I could say that he was saved as well, but the buzzsaw mutant toilet comes in and cuts his head off without a care in the world. R.I.P. large cameraman, the one that was left behind. It's really tough out there, but I guess the plot armor quota ran out because almost everyone got saved. Right at this moment, the large TV Man uses his TV powers while saying something along the lines of, "Ugly ass." But it's kind of hard to understand the last word. If you want to hear it yourself, here you go. And after this, they instantly teleport right after, while the mutant toilet was wearing his sunglasses to protect himself.
Now, this is where I really want to learn and pay attention at a lot.
I think everyone thought that the episode ended right here because I did, but as a surprise, the screen suddenly got brighter again, and we appeared inside of the TV Man base that everyone had been eager to see. Large TV Man tells us to get out in reverse right when we are leaving, and we see the special agent standing in the base.
So they all talk in reverse?
And other than TV Woman, the others have a look that says it's their first time being here as well. We also see an incredibly large TV monitor on the back, but we have no idea what it is, and this place is certainly very creepy looking and the vibes are incredible. For the first time, we see many TV Man in the same place, and it seems like they are not as extinct as we thought, but they are clearly low in numbers compared to other races. When we look up, we see another crazy large TV monitor on the right top and on the left top side of the screen. There is a TV Man with something glowly on his hands, and it also seems like his coat is white instead of black. Behind him, we can see that the wall has some type of screen where it looks like volume waves are showing, but before we can get a closer look, a new type of TV Man comes.
Yeah, that is.
And if we freeze the frame before he gets closer to us, we can clearly see that there is a weird circular object on top of his monitor, and once he gets closer, he says, "This remains confidential" in reverse, and here you go if you want to hear it yourself. I think there is a reason why he said this while he was using his TV beam, because he actually might be washing the minds of the Alliance members to never speak about this place. And if we do freeze the frame right here, we see a card on his lab coat, and it doesn't make sense if you look at it straight, but if we flip this image, it clearly says either 0, 6.7, or D, 6.7. I have no idea what any of these numbers might mean, but my theory is that it's his ID number, just like how cameramen have IDs on their tablets, but we can't know for sure, and this is clearly put in intentionally, so it actually might have a deeper meaning. If you do know what this could mean, comment it down below. After all this, at the end, a huge door opens up, but we can't see anything because of the incredibly bright light that's coming from there. But as you guys can all guess at this point, it's certainly the upgraded Titan TV Man, and he will finally return in the next couple episodes. But that's not it, because after the screen fades away, we hear one last reversed line from the Titan TV Man, and he says, "Just wait." I'm actually so hyped for his return, and this episode was incredible.
I am
Hopefully
too.
the upcoming episodes push the series even further. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, and also if you get bored while waiting for the new episodes, I just opened a new channel called Elite Clockman, where I post Skibidi multiverse analysis videos. Check it out.
Skibidi multiverse?
Elite Cameraman out.
Wait, what the freak? What is Skibidi multiverse? Whoa, this is like a whole series? Hey, well, let me know. Do y'all want me to check out some of the multiverse or what? Well, it seems like we actually learned a lot in that episode. So let me know y'all's thoughts down below about what we heard, or tell me any theories that you may have. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Check out the gaming channel. Link is down below in the description. And I will indeed catch y'all the next time, bro. Peace.